guys, what's up? King Toad here. I'm making a good old tutorial video, cause when I started off the game, it was actually pretty hard for me to find out how to do some of the basic things that you kind of get used to doing when you play the game a lot. And sorry for the background noise. Let me turn that down a little bit. But sometimes, you know, crafting simple things like a stone axe. So in the top corner, it says gather plant fibers. You can get plant fibers from these plants. Just punch them. And you can find rocks, but if there's no rocks around, you can punch cinder blocks until you get to like about 90 or so down, and then you get 10, and that is every about 10 you get a rock. So I got 2 small rocks, 2 plant fibers, and to get wood, obviously you just hit a tree to get 2 pieces, and then you're gonna hit the square, or I think if it's on Xbox, I think it's like B or something. You see you have a menu up here. You're gonna go over to the tools and traps, and you see stone axe. You can either click craft with the scroll here, or you can hit up on the D-pad. And a way to put on clothes is to go up here, or you can hit R1, or you can click on this, and you can just hit R3 to equip stuff quickly. R3 is pushing in the right control stick, if you didn't know. And most of the time, the first gun part that you pick up, sometimes you might as well just scrap that for materials, because it's going to be a while until you're actually going to need a gun or find a gun. So after that, basically, basic necessities. You know you're going to need wood, and you know you're going to need stone. A stone is for a, if you go to basic, it kind of gives you a little guide here. It is for a campfire if you get, I think, 11 of them, and they'll tell you what you need right there. 8, my bad, is 8 stone. And so basically I'm going to be showing you guys basic survival stuff. You can find cotton plants like these cotton plants, pick those up, and you can do all kinds of things with these here cotton plants. Things can actually save your life. Little does it seem to ever actually come down to that, but it can. You want to grab lots and lots of these, because with cotton you can make cloth in here. Actually, you could turn them into cloth fragments. And if you don't want to hit this button right here to go up in numbers, you just hit this button right there and just max them out, so that's the maximum number that you can make of those. And cloth fragments are really useful because you can use them for clothes if you are freezing. You can use them for bandages and splints. And splints are for if you break your leg, you'd put that on your leg in case you break it, if you didn't know. And it's always nice to have bandages, but you do start out with some bandages. And the same thing for the R3 button to move stuff back and forth fast. And if you guys have seen my last video, or if you're new to the channel, go ahead and check out my channel, of course, if you're new to this. My last video actually teaches you how to make a basic survival base and get you kind of started. So a basic thing you're gonna need is wood, obviously, and you're also gonna need a weapon. And I'm not sure if you can actually get metal from that, but there's small houses like this you could find like anywhere. And where can I find metal? I'm trying to think. I guess I'll just destroy this trash can then. Maybe get a couple skill points too. Come on. Come on, trash can. Let's go. And then you can go to weapons, and you can make a club. There you go. Or if you get 5 iron, I guess it is. Yeah, wow. Ooh, water. Or, nope, wrong cabinet. There you go. And if you ever want to know the quickest way to find a gun is most of the time in a toilet. Don't pick those up. If you ever just want to grab something completely, you hit L3, which is clicking the left analog stick in. And that's basically some of the basics to scavenging and making yourself a beginner axe or whatever. And here we go, we found a fire. With nothing on it though, sadly. But you can get leather here, which is, you just need leather just for all kinds of stuff. And sorry if you can hear my remote clicking in the background. I'm thinking about getting a new one soon. But you need stone for your axe, so you can make a new axe. What am I missing? Plant fibers. Oh yeah, and if you, plant fibers are also used kind of like cloth is, and that's how you make a sleeping bed, my bad. And that's also how you make a, or bedroll, some people call it. That's also how you make plant fiber clothing, which is basic clothing. But I found out this trick where you can just use cotton instead, because it works a lot better to give you armor ratings and stuff like that. So you can get a pair of nice shoes and get yourself basic stuff, I guess. That is what this is a tutorial pretty much. And here we go. Go into the crafting menu and make some cotton. I mean cloth, my bad. Make myself, and yeah, like I said, go to basic and you can create a bedroll from this stuff. And the reason that I make a new axe versus, some of you guys are going to say, why don't I just repair it, is because the status of the axe will actually go up if you make a new one. Some people call it grinding points, some people just call it wasting resources. I call it grinding points because you just take this, go into here, max that out and just make 4 of them. You just drop the last one because you'll see the number goes up. Sorry guys. And then just drop the old one. Or some people like to keep the old one in case this one breaks. Sorry. And I in this state of the game, I don't suggest taking on zombies, but the way to go here is you have your crosshairs in the middle, crosshairs, whatever you want to call them. You want to aim for basically the head. And here, a perfect example, if you're bleeding, your controller will vibrate, and you can also see it down in the corner. You want to aim for the head to try to knock them down or back. See, here we go. Here we go, we're going for it. Nope. Nope. Come on, there we go. And then just basically stand here and just hit them in the head. But like I said, don't try to fight them in the beginning when you just start, because you don't really have good supplies or anything like that. It'll just give you food poisoning. There's no point in me killing that zombie because I don't really have the skills to really do it at this point. No, I don't want to drink that, not yet. Ooh, that could actually be useful. But that big guy there is technically like a kind of a boss. This smaller one right here is not, so let's see if I can take it down any easier. Probably not, but you can just be like me and just use an axe a couple times. And we got some water, which is always nice. More time to live and not die. Some wood. Get this, and got ourselves some feathers. We get some more wood here, so we can get some plant fibers as well. Oh, look at that, we found a backpack. A hunting rifle, stocks, and jars. Not really gonna do us any good, but still it's nice to have. We don't really need any of that stuff. But we can craft some arrows here. You can only craft one, but still. And go to use weapons right here. Make ourselves a bow. The reason that you can use a bow instead of like say a club or something like that, because as you can see right there above the sprint meter, I'm infected. You get that from getting hit from the zombies, and you don't want that. That's what idiots do. So I was kind of an idiot for that. But like I said, making arrows is really easy, but loading them, you want to hold circle and go to the one you want and just select it. Otherwise you just won't have any arrows to shoot. And now I need to get some stone. And a cool thing, or not a cool thing, but a quick guide here is you want to put your tools next to your weapons, so the way that if a zombie comes up on you or something like that, you can kill it faster. So if a zombie walks up, you just go right to your bow versus going through your inventory and stuff like that. And if you hit the square button, you pull up this menu and you can get skills from mining and making stuff, like making arrows will actually level you up, making spike traps, making weapons, all that stuff. Nice good old points. So, once I find anything interesting, I will resume the video. I hate to say it, guys, but your boy just got killed by a bear. And I didn't record it. There's one good thing about this fiery land here, and a bad thing. There's fire zombies, but the loot spawn rate is pretty good most of the time. Then you find yourself some water, some food. Then you've also got this toxic zone. I don't like it. Your boy gets attacked here all the time by the bad zombies. Spitters, screamers, spider zombies, cops. Boy don't like it. I know all you guys are like, why would you check a toilet? Because that's where you find the guns. Anybody who doesn't know that, that's where you find almost all the basic pistol parts and guns and stuff like that. That's where the good stuff is. Toilets. It's not the turds. Your boy's trapped. Ooh, I can turn this into scrap metals. Your boy's got zombies chasing him. And found a mining helmet. Use left on the D-pad to turn it on. And come on now. And this zombie cannot get up this ladder because the bottom piece of the ladder is destroyed. Hey, look, a magnum part. I need to scrap these. That's a lead trophy and that's a brass trophy. Does me no good. Maybe if I do the crouch tactic, I won't get nope. Oh, King Toad here is gonna get drunk on that beer I just found. And it happened again. And beer does let you run. It increases your stamina. Not sure the physics behind that, but it does. So you can run and your stamina bar just refills right when it goes down. Potatoes and beer. Your boy's a little irritated because he lost his stuff to a stupid bear. But I'm not going back for it because the bear is probably still there. I wish I could have leveled up so I could show you guys how the points work. But let me check just really quick. Yeah, we'll tell you how many points you got, like right there. And then different skills for different things. Weapons, crafting. I always like to go for the bow upgrade, so that way that I can shoot and the so the bow does more damage whenever I shoot zombies, because that's almost key to this game. Next to having resources is being able to do a lot of damage. But like I said, this is just meant to be a quick video, or somewhat quick, not too fast, but that's it. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and peace.